Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here, and today we're back with episode number 13 of the Borussia Dortmund career mode series. So today, guys, we are actually playing 3 matches. All of them are important because one of them is against Bayer Leverkusen, and the other 2 are actually against SC Braga in the Euro League. So we need wins in all of these games just to keep our run for the treble, even though we're not in the Champions League, to win all 3 competitions that we're in. We need to win every single game here today to keep that going. So yeah, you could just see we're going to be starting our second team here against SC Braga, and we would simulate the first match here. So this way, if we lose, then we can try to redeem ourselves in the second match. But right away, Luis Carlos took a red card. Hassan scored, then Ramos scored. And nothing really happened here in the first half. Castro took a yellow, but that was about it. And then Bender would score in the 53rd minute. And after that, there wasn't very much left in the match. It would end 2-1, and man of the match would go to Sven Bender because he scored the game-winning goal. So yeah, then we'd be moving on, and we'd be into our match here against Bayer Leverkusen. And you can see here Bayer Leverkusen are right on our tails. We can't afford to let this go, but Bayern Munich actually dropped points again. So we're looking pretty good in first right now. Looking like we've got some leeway. So yeah, we'd be moving into the match here. We'd be wearing the yellow jerseys, and Bayer Leverkusen wear their black home jerseys, and yeah. So guys, we'd be playing away from home. We would not be playing at Signal Iduna Park, and Bayer Leverkusen has a pretty stellar starting 11 for the Bundesliga. So it's not going to be easy to beat them today, but we'll have to try to do our best and see what we can accomplish. So here you can see the Bayer Leverkusen starting 11. It's a very strong starting 11. And yeah, not much more to say than that. Edison Cavani starting at striker for us. Draxler, Royce, and Griezmann are in the attacking midfield. Khedira and Xhaka are playing defensive midfield, and Bernat, Socrates, Bartra, and Danilo are starting in the back line with Ter Stegen in goal for us. So guys, we'd kick off here, and yeah, we'd jump right into the match. So guys, the first chance would actually come pretty quick here. It would be Bayer Leverkusen stealing the ball. They play a ball through, and yeah, it was just this was a fairly eventful match for the most part. But yeah, right away, Khedira would get the ball. He'd pass it through to Royce. Royce would cut in. He'd make a pass over to Cavani, who would lose the ball. It would go back to Bayer Leverkusen, who would send a ball through, and Hernandez would pass it over to Brandt. Brandt would send a ball through. Kahanaglu would just absolutely destroy our defenders there, and just 6 minutes in, we go down 1-0 to Bayer Leverkusen. Not a good start at all to the game, and hopefully we'll be able to get a goal back at least and kind of stay close here, because that was not a good way to start the game. It was a great goal from Kahanaglu, but our defense just looked like a bunch of guys who didn't know what they were doing. But then next chance, Griezmann would get the ball. He'd cut back, he'd step over, and he would finesse shot that one into the net and tie the game 1-1 in the 40th minute. And yeah, just a really good goal from Griezmann. I'm glad he keeps scoring like this. And yeah, just one more time there, you can see the goal. A solid goal, ties the game 1-1, and we'd move on after that. So guys, the final whistle would blow for the first half. The first half would end at a draw with the score was 1-1 at the end of halftime. So yeah. After that, guys, we'd move on here, and you can see the match facts. and you could see we were just completely outplayed by Leverkusen. We deserved to be ahead, and we weren't, so that was starting to get pretty annoying. And then we move on after that. So the next chance here would fall to Leverkusen. It would be Brandt passing it through, and Hilbert, their right back, would score in the 62nd minute. I don't know what the heck was going on, but this was one of their like 3 chances they had all game that they actually converted. So again, not a good job by Ter Stegen. I wasn't happy about it, and then we move on after that, guys. So right away it would end up in the 90th minute here. They'd try to clear it. Socrates would pass the ball to Royce. Royce would step around and pass it right through, and Cavani would get on the sweaty goal. And in the 90th minute, we tie the game, which we did deserve. We did not deserve to lose this game. And yeah, just a really sweaty goal there, but it's doesn't matter. We're gonna end off this game with a 2-2 draw. And yeah, guys, that would be it for this match. So Cavani and Griezmann scored for us. Calhanoglu and Hilbert scored for them. So it was a pretty interesting match. Could have had a better result for us maybe, but a 2-2 draw is something that we'll take it. It's not a big deal, but it's something we can live with. So man of the match would go to Marco Reus. You could see there we just completely outplayed Bayer Leverkusen. They only had 2 shots all game, and yeah, then we'd be moving on to the player ratings. Obviously, that I just said Marco Reus was man of the match. I think he had a goal. Oh no, he just had 1 assist, and yeah, he did set up the game tying goal. So man of the match one more time goes to Marco Reus, and then we'd be moving on after that, and we would have one more game left in this episode, and we would be playing against SC Braga here. We're playing at home, and yeah, it's not a huge deal right now. We are up 2-1 on aggregate right now, so we aren't too worried going into this match, but we're playing our second team actually against Braga. But if we want to continue our Euro run, we have to at least draw this game. So yeah. So here you can see just the players lining up for the game intro, and yeah, then you can see the teams here. Marco Reus isn't playing for us today. We have Andre Schürrle instead. Who else? Castro is a decently high-rated player. Bender and Berkey and Bartra as well. So the 3 Bs at the back there. But yeah, guys, Braga would kick off, and the first chance would actually fall to us here. So it would be a throw here that would get intercepted, and it would go over to Ramos, and Ramos would just cut through and finesse shot this one right around the goalkeeper, and we go up 1-0 22 minutes in. So yeah, very good finish from Ramos. He didn't have to put a lot of power on it, but he did take the goalie completely out of the situation with that shot. So a really well-placed goal, and Adrian Ramos puts us up 1-0 only 22 minutes in. So then, guys, the first half would end. We would still be up 1-0, and it was a relatively uneventful first half. But as you can see on the match facts, Braga hadn't had a shot in the game yet, so we weren't too worried about it, and we'd be kicking off here to start the second half. So, guys, our first chance here would come in the 54th minute. It would be a cross in, and the first cross didn't go so well. But then Vela would cross it in here, and Andre Schürrle would get a head on it and score in the 56th minute, and we would go up 2-0. So a really solid performance here already, and you can tell that we're going through because we're up on 4-1 on aggregate. So a great header from Schürrle. He rose just enough to get to the ball over the defender, and yeah, then we'd be moving on to the next goal here, and it would be Adrian Ramos passing over to Schürrle again, and Schürrle would finesse shot that one into the left corner of the net, took the goalie out of the equation yet again, and a very, very good goal from Schürrle. But that's all he does, is he scores goals for us. So again, one more time, Schürrle with a great goal, and this time we go up 3-0 in this game. So I don't know why I showed the replay so much. I didn't end up skipping it, but you can see it was a good shot. The goalie was not ready for it. And yeah, then we'd be kicking off, or Braga would be kicking off, and we would have one more chance in this game. So guys, here in the 85th minute, it would be Schmelzer taking the ball off of the Braga player. Guerrero would get the ball, he'd pass it into Castro. Castro would turn and start running, beat the defender, and hammer a long shot in from probably 25 yards out. And in the 87th minute, Gonzalo Castro with just a banger of a goal to end off the match. So here you can see it one more time. And that's just a beautiful goal. The goalie did not have a chance. He picked it out in the top corner. And to end the game off here, we would score the 4-0 goal. So guys, the final whistle would blow here, and we would be moving on to the next round of the Euro Leagues. We would beat Braga 6-1 on aggregate. So they really weren't in this series for the most part. And yeah, we'd walk through with a relatively easy advancement in this competition. But, you should never underestimate your opponents. So a 4-0 win. Man of the match goes to Gonzalo Castro, even though Andres Schürrle still got an 8.9 rating. Gonzalo Castro would get man of the match because of that long shot, and he had an assist or two. So yeah, the Braga players didn't get high ratings at all, but you could see we just completely outplayed Braga. So guys, that would pretty much be it for the video. This is kind of just messing around in the menu after that. We would have a couple games in the next episode. Hoffenheim, I think it's Darmstadt is the other team, and we would be playing Olympique Marseille in the next round of 16 for our EuroLeague. And we would win a little bit of money for moving on, and we reject the contract here. And yeah, 3 more games next episode, and we'll try to keep our title challenge going. But if you guys enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't, and there should be another Dortmund episode out in a few days. I've been pretty busy, but we'll see what we can do. So yeah, one more time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.
Tornado.